Yo, how's your butt? Boop. Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to go over my favorite hand cannons to use in Destiny 2. I'm only going to go over legendary weapons. Those are the ones you're going to be going after the most. Those are the ones you're going to be earning to get random rolls. Most of these get random rolls. Only one of them, maybe two of them don't get random rolls. First one, going to be the trusty old Midnight Coup, Rampage, and Outlaw. Those are the two specs I have. Small bore for mainly stability. You can pump it up to range. It does have a stability masterwork. This is a lightweight weapon frame, so it does handle really fast. It almost has a quick draw feel. And then Rampage, so stacking up to 3 times with every single kill you get. Lasts for about 5 seconds. And then Outlaw, every precision kill greatly increases reload time. It's all in all, just if you're going around shooting ads in PvE, this feels like the best weapon to use. It's just really, really fun to use. This is earned from Leviathan to year 1 raid. You'll see lots of people using this. For some reason, this gun just doesn't feel good in PvP, so I very, very rarely use it in PvP. Next is the spare rations. In the past few weeks, you've seen a lot of people grinding for this gun because it is very good. This is a lightweight frame like Midnight Coup as well, so it has a similar feel. Mine has full bore, light mag, rapid hit, and rangefinder. These are the two biggest perks that people are going for, along with range down here. Rangefinder, when you zoom in, it adds 10 to the range. That's very good for this gun, so it's actually outranging with the Midnight Coup. Rapid hit, rapid precision hits, increased stability and reload speed. So it's really good to get this. This gun feels like it has a pretty big hitbox. I kind of wish this was ricochet rounds or high cal rounds instead of light mag, but this is an okay one for it. Reload speed kind of goes with rapid hit. This would be nice if this was range, but I'm okay with taking a reload speed for that one. And that one is a PvP only. I do not use that in PvE. For the other two spare rations that I have, they both have damage modifiers on them. So this one has multi-kill clip. This threat detector, it does increase reload stability whenever you're around a bunch of enemies. So if you're surrounded by a bunch of enemies and you're proccing multi-kill clip, it feels pretty good. This does have a range masterwork. So if I'm not ADSing on this other one right here, this one pretty much has the actual same range as it. Does have an extended barrel and alloy magazine. It still has a pretty good reload paired with I believe my enhanced hand cannon loaders that I usually use on my warlock. Other one down here is ricochet rounds, small bore, a stability masterwork, or high cal to stagger enemies. This is another PvE one. 4 times the charm, you're getting ammo back every precision hit. Every 4 you get 2 back, and then rampage just like a Midnight Coup, stacking that damage. Kill the smaller ads a lot easier. Next are going to be 3 more PvP guns. Now these are slower firing. I'm going to go over these two 110s first. I usually use these 110s when I'm playing on Titan. Specifically mid-tree Striker Titan, because it has a perk called Inertia Override, so whenever you slide over any ammo, it gives you a 20% buff and damage. That with the 110, so it's a higher impact than the 140 and 150. And kill clip, you can 2-tap Guardians. I just like the way this one feels. Moving target doesn't feel super great on mouse and keyboard, but for some reason I just like the way it feels. This does have a range masterwork, so inherently 110s have more range. This one just feels really good. Pretty much the same thing with this Duke. It's a 110 as well. Has high impact, high range. This one has a little bit of everything. I have crossfire for my sights because it has the most range. Handling, I have not upgraded that yet. I need to because this is a slow gun. 110s are slower reacting, slower reload, slower to pull out, so I do need to upgrade that. Rangefinder, once again, ADSing gives you plus 10 range. This helps with the reload, flared mag. Well, it's the fastest mag you can get other than something that requires like getting a precision hit to up the speed on it. So this is just a neutral perk. It just happens every time you reload. And then kill clip. Obviously, reload after a kill gives you increased damage after that. So that paired with Inertia Override is what I really like to use. Those two with my Titan. This one I really like to use when shotgunning. This is a 140, so it's slightly lower RPM fire rate than the 150s. but this one does have a ridiculous amount of range and still high impact. This is a range masterwork, full bore, accurized rounds. So just those without rangefinder gives it, these three things give it the most range it can get. Eye of the Storm, so whenever your health gets lower, it increases the accuracy and handling, which is absolutely insane, paired with opening shot. I believe I've done some tests with this in the Crucible. In private matches, you can be like hanging off someone's right shoulder at like 30 meters and it still counts as a headshot with these two perks procced. This is absolutely one of the most forgiving guns. Don't really like sniping paired with this gun just because the 140s feel really slow. But those are all the primaries I use. I don't use very many in the, other than the shotgun. Yeah, that's a good, really good hand cannon there, Pete. Thanks. This is the Curated Nation of Beasts. This comes from the Last Wish raid. This is the curated one, so it comes with full bore, light mag, outlaw, dragonfly with a dragonfly spec and a range masterwork. So the dragonfly spec and dragonfly and outlaw, this is kind of like a Destiny 2 Fatebringer. Does have the outlaw and dragonfly. It's not quite firefly even with the mod on it, but for ad clearing, you say you have like a mountaintop or a threat level that's in your kinetic slot, this is a really good to pair with it for ad clear with the fast reload. I don't really like it. Does kind of feel sluggish and clunky compared to other weapons, but it still is really fun to use. Another one that I like to use, this one is just kind of a fun gun to use. I don't really have a specific role for it other than I only use it in PvE. I do not use it in PvP at all. I may try it, maybe paired with like a 140 sniper, like a Supremacy, but Outlaw clears his reload, Rampage increases damage, extended mag for range, extended barrel for range, and then handling. This handles very, very fast. It's a 180, so it has basically no recoil. It's straight up and down, and it's faster firing. So just killing ads with this is just really fun. It's kind of like my elemental or secondary midnight coup. It's just really fun to use. The other one that I absolutely do love a lot, I love using this one in PvE, is a hammer forged flared magwell surrounded and rampage with a range masterwork and a surrounded spec. So surrounded, this weapon gains bonus damage when 3 or more enemies are in close proximity. And then surrounded spec, this increases pretty much everything for surrounded. So this is a nice passive damage perk if you're just around a lot of enemies. So just killing small ads is really fun. Also introducing rampage to it, getting up to some like of the bigger red bar ads, like you can one tap a ton of them. But just having surrounded, I know a lot of people ground out for the kill clip and then rampage, but you don't have to reload to have surrounded proc. You're just around a bunch of enemies, you just start one tapping them out of the go. It does feel like a pretty heavy gun even with flared magwell, but it is super fun to shoot with surrounded and rampage. That's all the hand cannons I have. Another one a video I'm going to talk about the exotic hand cannons. And then once Shadowkeeps comes out, I'll make another video talking about the new ones that I favorite, but those are all the ones that I currently use. If there's any others that you guys would like me to do a review on, anything others you're interested in, how you get them, feel free to ask in the comments. Thanks for watching.